Hi, this is Mike Merva, the barbecue engineer from Smokey Legend. We're going to do pork sliders and I'm going to show you how to make them. So I want to first show you some of the ingredients. We have the Hawaiian rolls. You'll see plenty of those out there. They're very practical. They're kind of together. They make it easier to manage. We got brown sugar. We're going to have Dijon mustard, little Leah and Perrins, the Worcestershire, little poppy seed, butter, and then we're going to have pork sauce, and some Swiss cheese. What we first do is we take it out of the package, and you'll notice that a lot of these are coming in this cardboard component. We actually leave it on there because it makes it a sturdy support. Sometimes we use parchment paper, but this makes it really easy. So we take the sides off of the cardboard and we actually cook the sliders right onto that cardboard. And then you look for the one part that'll make a good hinge. So this looks like it'll make a nice good hinge. We want a serrated knife and we want to go right in the center. Sometimes that can be a little difficult. So we want to be as symmetrical as we possibly can. We just go through there and just not all the way through, just kind of maybe leave a 1/4 inch. So we've made a hinge. Simple. So the first thing we want to put on the Hawaiian rolls is a little mayonnaise. So we put that on the one side. Kind of put it in liberally. That should do it. So we have this pork that we've taken from a pork butt, and we want to put some of that on there. It's kind of lukewarm. We don't want it cold because sometimes there's not enough heat that can penetrate if it's too cold. Get it in there, maybe 1/2 inch. Spread it out evenly. That looks about right. Then we put a little of our barbecue sauce, just a sweet sauce that we use for our pork. Doesn't have to be too fancy. That should be enough. I like to use Swiss cheese. That's one of my favorites. And we cover the whole top. Kind of spread that out. Sometimes I just cover the gaps. So the next thing I do is I start kind of making a groove. This is the kind of knife I use. It makes it a lot easier to cut these things than a regular knife. You just rock it back and forth. So we put it in this pan, get it ready to have the other one in there. We're going to have 2 of these, and then we're going to pour sauce on it, and then we bake it in the oven at 425 for 15 minutes. The next part of the process is to make a nice glaze. So typically what we take is a stick. You'll see on the butter sticks, they're actually blocked into ounces. So we want 6 ounces. You actually can take a knife, 1, 2, 5, 6, and this would be 6 ounces. And that's per 16 sliders. So I've already pre-measured another 6 ounces. This is 2 ounces. Makes it easier when you when they have that measurement. Most of them have that on the butter. And then what we want to do is put a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, splash of Worcester, and a tablespoon of poppy seed, and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So what we're going to do is heat it up on the stove. Doesn't take long. As soon as that stuff's melted, it's ready to put on the top of those sliders. So we want to do this until, just keep stirring it until all the butter's melted. And usually that's an indication she's all set to put on the sliders. You don't want to burn it, just keep it moving. Put it on slow heat. It'll make a nice shiny glaze and tremendous flavor when you add the brown sugar and the Dijon. Oftentimes I hear people say, "Where have you been all my life?" So we're ready to put the glaze on. It's a nice mustard sweet glaze. It just goes well with the Hawaiian roll. The Hawaiian roll itself has a little sweetness to it. You can see the poppy seed kind of gives it a nice color, shine, contrast. I think we got it all covered. We're going to put it in the oven. It's a high heat, but it won't take long. At 425 for maybe 10 to 15 minutes when it just starts to brown. If you have a temperature gauge, usually it's about 160 internal, 170. And we're on our way to put it in the oven. Okay, the proof is in the pudding. They're done. You have that nice glaze, the cheese is melted. Make sure they're a 10 out of 10. Oh yeah. I'll take another one out. Usually it takes two to make sure these things are perfecto. Okay. Someone's got to do it. Someone has to go through it. Quality control. I hear that angelic music, that's good. There you have it. Smokey Legend barbecue sliders. I hope you enjoyed this video. We have more coming. Please subscribe or like our channel. We're going to do more of these. And again, this is Mike Merva, barbecue engineer. Hope you enjoyed this one. And again, stay tuned for more videos coming.